Hello everyone, my name is Ramdas, and together with my teammate Teng, we have come up with VIMLover123. And this is meant to be a web application aimed at teaching students how to use Vim. Today I'm just going to go through all the features that we've implemented, all the changes we've made. This is our homepage. The components in our web page is we have a head bar, we have a profile sidebar here, and there's another sidebar here. And this sidebar also goes in and out. This is our home page. You can traverse the page by clicking on these buttons. And yeah, that wraps up the homepage. Now I'm going to go into the authentication. So for this demonstration, I'm going to create a new account. So currently we only use email sign-in. And that is because it was we have our own API. We didn't use Firebase or anything like that. And now you can see that we've sent an email to my email address. And now that I can click on this to verify my account. So only verified accounts can log in. So if I have didn't verify my account, I would not be able to log in. So now that I've verified it, and I can sign in. Yes. So we're currently using JSON web tokens. So this is to make sure that everything's on the client side. We don't have any server-side sessions because we wanted to keep it open and free for everyone to use. So almost all the features on this website, from the tutorials, forum, you can view it without an account. But if you want certain features, then you'll need a registered account. So let's talk about the tutorial. So the tutorial's here. So you can click on the questions, click submit. And it will submit the questions, and then you'll have all the answers here, and you can see your score on the top right. So let's say you have a question, you want to do something, you can do the command here, and you can practice it out. And then when you are happy, you can submit. And as I said, you'll see the score about 0. For the sandbox, eventually we found an open source library called CodeMirror, which we then implemented for our own website. So you can see here we've actually also implemented highlighting, syntax highlighting for different languages, and you can have the highlighting here. Down here we have a cheat sheet. So the cheat sheet has all the different Vim commands which can actually be done on this emulator. The caveat for this is that for basic stuff it is good to use this. For more difficult stuff, then yeah, you'll have to probably install Vim and then follow along. For notes page, we have embedded under the website. I think this is vimhelp.org, and we did that because there's a lot of stuff to cover. So we decided instead of doing it ourselves, we will just refer to stuff that's already out there. And this website, I think, integrates quite well into ours. For the forum, if you want to create a discussion, you click here. And if you want to view a discussion, you can go in, you can type comments on other people's stuff. So let's create a discussion. So for this discussion, let's ask a very simple question like how to install Vim, right? You can create a new discussion here, and then people can reply to it. So you can click on this discussion. So I just created this, click here. And you say you can add in your comment, and you can then view and interact with other users on the application. Now we've also done a feature, the user profile. So the user profile has all the tutorial progress and the forum discussions and comments all in one place. So we can go and view that by clicking here and here. So on this page, we can also reset our password and delete our account. You can see your discussions and comments. If you want to click in, you can click into the discussion. If you want to do a tutorial, you can click in here and you can do the tutorial. Now let's move on to the chat box. So the chat box, currently how it works is that it runs using the OpenAI ChatGPT 4, and we interact with it using the OpenAI API. So what we can do here is we can send in a question, and what it will do is that we've done prompt engineering so that it will only answer Vim-related questions. So if you want to ask something different that's not related to Vim, let's say, how do I wake up on time? The chat box will say I only answer Vim questions. So let's ask it a Vim question. One question that I think is quite useful is give me a vimrc file. So now we get this big vimrc file given to us. So how we did this was that we've implemented some libraries to take in the code, because currently the API only returns a JSON formatted response with a little bit of text. And then we take that and we process it and we get this. So that's how we implemented this nice view of the code. So if let's say you ask it a question, you go to try something, you come back, the thing is still there. If let's say you want to refresh it, you have the refresh button, you just click refresh. Let's now go back to the user profile. So I think the last feature that we haven't talked about is the delete account. So let's try it out. And you've officially finished this trial. So thank you guys for sticking through this video. Thank you to all the teams who have given us good feedback, and especially a shout out to our advisor Glenn for being here for us throughout this entire 3-month process. And I hope you guys have a good week, and good luck for the upcoming semester.